had this great message ready about momentum and whirlwind, or whirlpools, and the river of God. And Derek proceeded to preach that. So, thanks, Derek. So I'm going to go a different direction. Before I start, I just want to say real quick, it's just been an honor and a privilege to be able to pour into the future the masters of the future. You guys are amazing. So thank you for letting me share your lives with you and add anything that I've been able to add to it. I don't want to start this. I asked you in like 10 seconds before I come up here. Have I talked about this yet this year? She's like, I don't think so. It's okay, you can repeat it. And I was like, that's a great time to ask that question, isn't it? So you have Moses doing his thing. Man, that's scary enough. This is his rod. He's just, he's out in the desert, tending sheep. He has a vision for his life that seems to have died. 40 years prior, he had tried to take hold of that vision with his own strength. He may have given up on himself and his vision, but Yahweh did not. So he's walking with his staff, and all of a sudden, he notices something. There is a bush on fire, but it's not being consumed. Now, see, there's a problem with that because in that area he was at, bushes would commonly combust, but they would burn up. That would be crazy for us. Hey, that thing just caught on fire. But it did not burn up. And when he turned aside to see what in the world was going on, he heard a voice come out of the bush. I should have brought my Bible. There went something like this. Moses. Where it's at. It's all that. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you for your kindness and sharing your Bible. Follow the example, Tyler. Did he say yes, Lord, or something? He said something. I thought I had this memorized pretty well, apparently. He said, take off your shoes because the place you're standing is holy ground. Remember what holy means? Otherworldly. Without even realizing it, Moses had accidentally stepped off the earth and stepped on something that was heavenly, that was beyond himself. So why in the world would God say, take off your shoes? The ground itself was otherworldly. The desire of God's heart was that there was no separation between his feet and that heavenly ground. He was designed and destined to walk in, to live in, and deliver his people in. Man, I got goosebumps. You're close to my beard. He saw something living, something tangible. And something was on top of it that was supposed to destroy it. How much of Christianity feels like if they get close to God and he touches them, they'll get destroyed. Instead, it brought life and substance, and it captured the eyes and imagination of creation and drew Moses into the encounter. What Moses saw in the burning bush was exactly what he was designed to become. Something on fire. Burning. Baptized in heaven. And after that experience, he went back to Egypt and he was unstoppable. John the Baptist and they said, "Are you the Messiah?" He said, "No, but one is coming, whose sandals I am unworthy to untie." You see the parallel? He will baptize you in Holy Spirit fire. There's no "and" in the Greek. I used to think, what's the Holy Spirit and fire? There's two. Holy Spirit fire, es ruach kadosh. The fire of the otherworldly breath. The otherworldly life force. He said, "Whose sandals I'm unworthy to untie." When Moses had his encounter with fire, he had to take off his shoes to get in contact with the earth that was holy. Something external was making him holy. Something external was making him otherworldly. And he said, when Jesus comes, he'll immerse you in fire. This was Hebraic mindset and culture. Instantly their minds would have went to that burning bush. The same one who lit the bush on fire is himself coming to set you on fire just like the bush. But now the otherworldliness, if we're immersed in it, think of a soaking wet towel. Unless it's a sham wow, it's probably soaked all the way through. That was on the spot. That was just weird. You take a towel and you wring it out. If we're immersed in the Spirit, you take us and you wring out fire. You're immersed in it. Now the otherworldliness comes from inside of us. You know, Thomas gets a lot of slack because he said, if I can put my hand in his side and my finger in the scars in his hand, then I'll believe. And we think, okay, Jesus walks through a wall. Okay, we'll just leave that alone for now. He shows up. Thomas, put your hand in my side. His question gained him access to something that was available that every other disciple may have missed. Because questions set you up for a mystery to be revealed. Thomas sticks his hand into the otherworldliness. It said when Jesus was on the earth, all the fullness of the cosmos was inside of him as he walked on this planet. So if we're immersed in otherworldliness, if the highest part of heaven came from the inside of Jesus, what did the world that Thomas stick his hand into? His arm is still in India. It has not decayed. I'm going somewhere. When did I start? I didn't even look. 3? Dang, that was quick. I don't know. Moses encountered a burning bush, but I am standing in front of a forest fire! The burning ones, the burning generation. Stand up and burn. What does your burning sound like? burning bush for those you encounter in life. They come next to you, they feel the heat, they turn aside to see because they came across something that was otherworldly. You lay your hands on them, that cosmic life of heaven comes out of you, and it aligns their body to the way it was designed to be. Fullness, completion. I can give you cause to do anything after this school. It's going to be to burn. To burn. To burn. John Wesley said, I set myself on fire and people come to watch me burn. So Father, right now, send more fire and greater baptism. Burn us up, God. In your presence. Burning, burning, burning. You will outshine the stars and outburn the sun. There's more power inside of you than the supernova. So,